From out of the dust you were taken, and to the dust you shall return. That's the cycle, the curse. Honor thy mother and father, that your days may be long on the earth. First sin was disobedience. A mini sin. No, it's interesting. I was learning about Samson the other day in Judges. And he took the vow of a Nazarite. And it says his vow of a Nazarite, he says, I haven't shaven my head since I came out of my mother's womb. No razor shall come upon my head. Now, there's more to the vow of the Nazarite. Most people know about, the hair being cut because of the story about Samson and Delilah. But Jesus was from Nazareth. Samson was a Nazarite. Samson took the vow of a Nazarite. And it further goes on to say, I will not eat any grapes or any grape skin or anything from the vineyard, any fruit from the vine. I will not eat dried raisins or grapes, nor will I have any wine or like drinks, like alcohol. And I started to wonder, wait, well, I know why alcohol makes you weak. That makes sense. It literally goes through your body and destroys your cells. That makes sense. But I noticed, it said wine. Most wine made back then was made out of grapes. So then it specifically says grapes or raisins. I said, wait, what? Now, so I looked up what's in grapes, because this tribe had this vow they had sworn off of grapes specifically. This was in the vow of a Nazarite. So I began to look up what's in grapes. Melatonin is in grapes. That's not just it. Melatonin is in grapes. And tartaric acid is in grapes. Tartaric acid is a toxin for the muscles. It inhibits muscle growth. And in high doses, in worst cases, causes paralysis. So then I began to ask myself, by the way, grapes are toxic to dogs for the same reason, tartaric acid. I never knew this, but I began to ask myself, how did they know? Samson is known for his strength, and he took the vow of a Nazarite. How did this tribe know way back then that grapes contain melatonin and tartaric acid? How did they know grapes were bad for your muscles? And then I began to ask myself, there's more to the vow. The reason they won't shave their head is because the hair is the extension of the nervous system, and the strength is in the hair. Because our hair is ether, and they are in coils naturally. My hair is freeform, so when I freeform my locks, they naturally spiral together, just like the flower of life, coming together, forming a lock. It is in this sacred geometry that we're able to harness energy and perceive vibrations. We can harness the energy of the sun and the cosmos. And we can even pick up vibrations and frequencies from signals being emitted by towers and energy being emitted by all life force. All of our senses are perceivable by vibration. Our central nervous system is able to read vibrations. The hair in the ears and the light wave frequencies, the vibrations in the eyes. The field, it's all vibration. Touch, taste, smell, sight, hear. Even our perception is vibrations. And time doesn't exist. So the reason why we're able to pick up high frequencies is the frequency that we're operating at, along with the capability of our body being able to perceive this vibration. When we get an idea, it's a high wavelength. The interval is close together and the frequency is high. That's when we're at a high vibration. So when we get a thought, or even we get a light code from the sun, it's instant. It's an instant download, just like a thought. That's why, hold on, let me write this down because I might forget it. Why? Because this frequency is so high. Even in a dream state, when you wake up from dreaming, whoa, you're in another frequency. And a high frequency is ever passing because it's such a high interval. It's a close interval and a high frequency. You have foresight, which is you're at a higher frequency. So you're able to read at a closer interval or a further interval at a higher frequency. So you have a foresight. A heightened perception. So in this moment, time doesn't exist. All we have is this moment, being followed by the past, and every second being the future, right? But we're only in the present.